What's up guys, Shouri here, and today we are going to go over what the best hero for solo carries is, and that's definitely Ducksyde. We'll have one game in duos and one in trios. They are slightly different strategies, but it'll definitely show you exactly why. So you have things that mostly can get away, like your roll and your acceleration, and your roll also makes it where you take less damage. So not only that, but unlike Maggie that can also get away, you will also be able to have a good end game because you're slam. And right here we go ahead and get that first kill, and sadly we have this guy on our team. Anybody that plays that character is automatically terrible. All of them are bad, and the only way they can get kills is by using their little robot. It's really rough. Very unfortunate that you get them on your team sometimes, but, I mean, to be fair, there are a couple people, but most of them pretty bad. But as you can see, the slam gives us a little bit of extra armor and gets him down and allows us to get that kill right there. His teammate came back. We're going to go ahead and get out of there because his teammate came back fresh. We have no armor, and it is just really rough. But we do go ahead and get ourselves back up, and we have the purple armor from the teammate, so we are able to come back out. Sadly, we do have to fight them both now, but at least we get this guy low. We're going to go in, and we are going to immediately slam and just try to do our best to get him down and immediately get out. That way we can go ahead, heal back up, and then get back into the fight. We are giving them enough time, sadly, to get him up, so we do need to be cognizant of that. That's why I'm going ahead and reloading my guns, because I am going to have a fight that I might need both guns. Luckily, we get back in there and almost immediately get this guy back down, and right here, we're going to go up and get him down, and this is all we need. So, right here, after he's down, we're going to thirst it just to make sure that he doesn't get another quick res. In case I need to run away, it'll take him long enough that I don't have to come back. And that's the whole point of this thing, is this guy is so good at being able to run away and live right there. You see how I'm getting absolutely cooked. If I was on Maggie, they would have got me, but because the Ducksyde roll helps you with a little bit of the damage, it definitely makes it much better. So this is going to allow us to get over here, and we get all of our armor back. We know where the guy is, and we just want to do a little bit of stalling until we can go in there with our ult, shoot him when he comes down, and go ahead and get that team eliminated and out of here. So that's 4 of them. That's great. But we have a whole game to go. That was literally the first team. So we do see another team over here, and we have a lot of people in this game, not a lot of bots, which is unfortunate. I always love bots. It's better for the kill count for sure. But I just didn't spawn near a lot of the bots. What you gonna do? Luckily for me, they're not the greatest humans, and these guys are actually concerned with fighting a different team. They're not that worried about me. Luckily, when I shot them, one of them dropped out of the car to come get me, and then the guy in the car was worried about someone else, so it kind of split the two between each other, so I just didn't have to worry about it. This is the team they were fighting. We are going to hold off, have a little trigger discipline. The reason for this is you can't really shoot them with the bridge, you'll just hit the bridge, so I wanted them on the other side. That way I can definitely get some shots off and do some good damage on them, and that way we can get up in here, and I do want to kind of just reload my gun. If I can get any armor, that's great, but sadly they kind of came in a little too fast. But we are able to reload and get out of the way long enough to be able to get him. And right here, I'm just trying my best to get him. It's not the greatest gun in the world. And honestly, I wish I didn't have a 2x scope on that gun. I absolutely hate 2x scope on the Mad Rat, but what you gonna do? Right there, we do go ahead and use our slam. It misses, but what you gonna do? And then we do go ahead and get him down. Like I said, anyone who plays that hero, absolute trash. It is like 5 people that play this character are good. Sadly, that's who's on my team. So the second you see that, you know you were in carry mode, baby. They just want to be able to use the little robot and get kills for them. He's not good in any way. So if you're using it, it's most likely to be able to just do some cheese and get the guy to attack. The worst part about it is it actually tells people where you are. So definitely don't want to play that. If you are, consider switching characters, because you just hurt yourself, especially in the end game more than anything, and you will do much better on a lot of different characters. Either way, we did find a little bot in the water, so go ahead and take that guy out as fast as we can, because we're going to have some real players spawning back in, and we're already at 12 kills here, and a lot of that has to do with just being able to go out and get people down, and being able to run out of danger and come back without dying. Right here, this is not a bot, but luckily we already killed his teammate, and we can just go ahead and take him down. The next person that we're going to have come down is the guy that we had just killed, and we're really waiting for it, but we see another bot come down into the ocean. We're able to take him out. And a nice tip for VSS at distance is to tap the trigger. See, if you tap it, you have a much better chance of being able to hit them, and it's just better. Right here, we find this purple, and our teammate dies because, again, terrible people play that hero, and I just want him to come get this, and I'm literally going to sit here until he does, because, like, hey, come get this, it'll be much better than your greens, bro, and he does, so I'm going to go off with him, and we're already at 15 kills, which is nice, so we are going to go and just try to do what we can to kind of thirst people down, and we want to play it safe. We do not want to lose at the stage of the game, since we have such a good game going, so we do want to play it a little safe from distance, and that's pretty much the best part about Ducksyde, is you can always be at distance. You can roll out of there and you get enough damage reduction to make it to where you can actually get away and be completely fine. And this right here is going to end up making it just allow you to be able to be in good positions. Right here, I realized, you know what? Fighting this guy is not worth it. He's just literally not worth my time. It is a huge disadvantage. He's actually a good player too, so why just risk it? And this guy, he realized how screwed he was, so he hops in our car. Really good play by that guy, actually. If he could have actually got out in time, would have been nice. But his teammate comes over here, and we're able to just instantly take him out. And that's a really good spot, and instead of fighting those guys that were back on the other side, I want to go and get this right here. We ended up getting shot by these guys in here, so I immediately go for them while they fight my teammate, and we thirst this guy down. My teammate does end up just dying out to the two people over to the left, who end up being really good players without me noticing. And right here, I see another guy. I want to go ahead and take him out, and we beam him down. I swear to God, dude, the 1x scope's so much better on this gun than 2. And because of that, we are able to get some orange shields and try to get out. Right here, what I want to do is I literally just don't want to fight these guys. So I'm going to wait as long as possible, hoping that one comes in, but instead I see him on top, and I just see the perfect beaming opportunity ever. So we go ahead and take it down, and then when his teammate comes in with the MG7, we do take him out, and then we're able to go ahead and get the MG7, and then we get attacked by another team. Didn't expect that, but luckily it is a bot team, so we're able to just go ahead, heal up, reload with no problems, and then I'm just looking like with my third person behind the wall to find him. We immediately kill him, and it is no problem at all. Right here, I'm going to go ahead and make sure I'm full healed, and then we're going to get him, and then we're coming in to the last team, and I'm basically just going to go ahead and let him go in and just attack people from the outside. We get that kill there, and then we saw he was fighting this guy right here. We do get some nice little hits. Like I said, with the VSS, at long range, it's way better to tap than just full-on blast it, because your aim assist will work better that way, and at that distance, you need it on the VSS. So we do go ahead and get down those few there at 25 kills, and now we're at 26, and then the 27th from the guy that was down before, and now one left, and are we going to get it? No, because I'm so terrible and the car was in my way. And he still takes this long to not kill the guy. I'm telling you. And it only was his robot. He missed every shot. It is crazy. But luckily we were able to go with 5k damage, 27 kills, and the hard carry. And as the number 11 Mythic in the world, you know, not too bad at the time. But what we're going to do is go down, and we do end up getting a Jupiter and a sniper in the beginning. One of our guys had actually veered off to the other side, and me and this guy came over here. I would have liked to go to where the other guy went, but it was like a super zone for loot, and our guy went over here, so we kind of had no choice but to go over here, and our teammate hopefully will follow whenever he gets done. So it's just me and one other guy over here. Luckily for me, I'm able to get this, and when I'm getting shot, I'm able to get out. This is what makes this character so much better. Luckily, we are able to go up in here, and then we get him low, we go with our sniper. Somehow we missed that shot, but we don't miss the next one, and we're able to thirst it down, and that is going to be a triple kill kill. We see some more people coming in from a vehicle, and we are going to just do what we can to go up top. That way we will get some easy kills and be able to jump down if we needed to. Just a lot better this way. And then I try to go and crouch in, like, to slide from the side. Did not work out, but it's all good. We got some blue armor, and then we get shot by this guy in front. Immediately able to kill him, and then we kill the guy out in front as well. And luckily we got him right before the bubble went down, going ahead and giving us the Reaper. We're going to go ahead, thirst this guy down in front of the bubble, and they do have a Yong out in front of us, so we do need to know to work for that. And then there's a Moi Moi there. We do take him down. The Yong was on a reload, so easy kill right there. No damage taken. And now we can just go ahead, thirst everything down, and we already have 8 kills and 2k damage, and the game barely started. So, I mean, this is as good as a start you can realistically get. Right there, we see their last teammate. We put on the 8x scope instead of the 2x, and now we're able to go ahead and thirst that down, and this just gives us some extra damage to put on top. I mean, hey, when you're going for records, you're going for records, right? And right here, we just shoot from really far away, and we missed, like, every shot on that. I thought it was a person, because I'm blind, and it wasn't, so there was no aim assist that would carry it towards it. It just didn't work. But luckily, we do end up killing the guy's teammate, and that was perfect. So now we're seeing over there the defender that it was attached to in the first place, and then we're going to just go ahead and, like, shoot his little pet and try to get out of there. We see a little bit of loot that we can get and just try to change it out, because, I mean, I didn't like the guns I had. They were just too short range, and then I wanted another sniper since I dropped my other one. Stellar Wind is what it is. I mean, it could be better, not gonna lie, but you know, it actually works for what we needed it to. We just need it for a single kill right here. Luckily, I do have like 1x scope on the gun now, which is my favorite scope for the Porcupine, which helps us out. And then we put a 2x onto the Solar Wind, and it helped us get the kill. Now we can go off and get something else. We ended up getting a White Dwarf, another very good SMG. I would say it's one of the best in the game. After the update, I'm not 100% sure, but it was before, so yeah, I'm pretty sure it's still good. Either way, we do go ahead and go in and get that guy down. We're going to go forward because I saw some people over here first, and we do end up catching up to him. And again, this is what makes this character so good. Not only does it help you get away from people, but it also helps you get towards them. And if you are a solo carry, you know how hard it can be to be able to do that. And right there, the guy stole my kill. Not cool. Don't like that you did that, but you know, it's okay. It is what it is. We are going to go back in there and then get a lot of damage, and somebody else ended up downing the guy. So what I want to do is I want to get over there as fast as possible after looting that guy, and then we're going to try to shoot that guy. I literally missed every single bullet. And the thing is, I don't want to use my roll to get here, even though I wanted to get there fast. The reason for that is right here. Where I'm in trouble, I want to be able to roll, be able to reload through the roll, and then I'm on the other side. That way I am safe. Because you don't want to use that in this kind of scenario. If you're by yourself, you want to be able to get out of there. You don't want to risk having it to where you end up getting dead because you rolled after somebody. So you don't want to roll and put yourself into bad situations. Right here across the map, we finally find more people. Yes, it took a long time to find more people. It was pretty rough. But with 19 people left and we have 15 kills, we're on pace for a pretty good game. And we already have orange armor, which is pretty nice as well. And we go ahead, take out the first guy. We're going to bait him instead of killing him. We're going to bait and let his teammates come after him, which was an easy thing to give us another kill. And right here, I do want to go ahead and get over here. So I did roll over here. And then we go ahead and get the MG7 for our backup gun. And now we're going to roll out. It took another forever to get back out here. And then our teammate ended up disconnecting, which is super unfortunate. And then all we have is this guy on our team, who ended up being a Mythic player, by the way. Really weird. Didn't expect that until after the game. Found out that. So, hey, the more you know. Right here, we're doing our best to go ahead and put some damage out. Right here is an insanely dangerous thing to do. Because they have 3 guys, we were out in the open. But you can do that on this hero. Because you can immediately roll out. It makes it where you take less damage. And that's why I'm also baiting right here. And I'm just baiting out to find out where they are. And I don't mind taking damage because I can roll out. And that's what makes this such a good hero. The fact that you can roll out with the damage reduction when you roll, It also will reload your gun once you've leveled up significantly enough. I don't know if it's level 5 or 7 or what, but it will allow you to reload your weapons when you use your roll, and it's just a lot better. It's one of the things that just makes it to where you can do so much damage and be able to get out of some really bad, messed up stuff. Right there, we see this guy coming out on the side. He did the same roll technique I'm telling you about, and right here, he goes in the middle, so we're going to jump up and then use our thing we canceled. That way, when we got out of it, we wouldn't be in the ball form and we could just shoot. And we got this guy low, immediately killing him, and we are able to do a lot off this. Sadly, our teammate died, so we go ahead and get out of there and make sure that we have as much health as possible. And the whole point of this is there's 5 people left. You want to go for your guy and make sure that your team's okay, but you do need to make sure that you get the kills first. With so few people left, it is super important to make sure that you're fine. Right here, we get shot in the back, which is super unfortunate, but luckily, again, only hero in the game that can be like shot and damaged and get out just like this. We do go through our rings to make sure that we're better off, and right there we saw the guy come out in front of us, and so we know that they ran off. They are going to the new zone, so I know it's me versus these 2 guys. There's no one that's going to be shooting me in the side again, so I can run back up and be pretty confident I'm safe. I do save my roll just in case. You never want to just like leave yourself in a vulnerable spot, and that's the cool thing is you can get here with Ducksyde pretty quickly, and then you can roll out if you do get in trouble. Right here, the zone's moving in, and the zone's my friend. I want to make sure that they're having to just reload and get all of their health back and nothing else. That's why I am just sitting here, and I'm letting the zone do all the work. This is the final zone, so it's hitting really, really hard. His teammate tries to go up. We do kill them both using the zone to do so, and now it's a 1v2. So right here, I assume that they're already in this village, and so I'm going up here just like watching for them to be in the village. I was super wrong. They were in the village. So we do come on this side, and we are just kind of just cautiously waiting for the invisible guy. And then what I do is I make sure that we finish our heal, and then we get out of here, and we're going to go the long way around. We don't want them to go straight to the building, so I go all the way around, kind of tricking where I'm going. That way I can get to the building before everything ends, but also I have my cooldowns coming up sooner this way, and I have more of a way to separate them. And that's what I'm doing right now, is trying to get some separation. And so what I want to do is I want to show them I'm in the house and then come to the outside. This is going to get one to come to me on the outside, one to come from the inside. And so that's what we're doing, is immediately going in, killing the guy on the inside, and then we're immediately hitting our slam and getting him before he hits the ground. And that's all it is, baby. This is the best hero to be able to win solo, I'm telling you guys. 22 kills, 5,500 damage, and the other guy was a Mythic player, and he didn't have anywhere near it because he wasn't playing Ducksyde. I'm telling you guys, it's the best in the game. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and have a great day.